Software Design and Development, Preliminary and HSC course 2018-2019. Software Design and Development. The preliminary course introduces students to the basic concepts of computer software design and development. It does this by looking at the different ways in which software can be developed, the tools that can be used to assist in this process, and by considering the interaction between software and the other components of the computer system. The HSC course builds on the preliminary course and involves the development and documentation of software using a variety of data structures and language facilities. Students learn to solve a number of interesting and relevant software problems. On this slide's a list of all the topics that are covered. We look at in the preliminary course social and ethical issues, hardware, software, and software development approaches. Then we go into the introduction to software development, and then students develop their own solutions. Year 12, we go into more detail on what's done in Year 11, and then we add in the option topic of the interrelationship between software and hardware. Skills required. To be able to achieve in this subject, you should have a good level of mathematics, usually 2 unit or higher. We have found that students at this level have the logical thinking required to be able to break a problem down into its components, and then be able to code the device to do those steps. This is what's called the algorithm section of the course, and is the one that most students will struggle with. To succeed in this subject, it would be advisable to have done some coding before, either in Python or another coding language. You should also be good at English, as there is a number of times that you are expected to write reports about the steps involved in the development of a software solution, or be able to explain how a software solution was developed. Things to watch out for. What you will find hard about this subject is learning the theory before you apply it to a practical situation. It will be important to understand how something works before you actually start doing it. You also need to be really well organized and be able to work with others to achieve a task. This becomes important with the project work that you will do, where you create software solutions to a problem and document the processes that occur. The practical component of the course makes up a minimum of 20 to 25%. So a lot of the theory work will have to be done in class and at home, therefore making the workload extremely high for this subject. It is important to understand that this is an academic subject, teaching similar concepts to first-year computing science at university. In this slide, there is a possible assessment structure set up for you to see. We're looking at doing a number of projects and then a preliminary exam. The realities of the HSC course. The HSC course builds on what you have learnt in the preliminary. The reality, though, is that there is a small number of students doing the subject, and so it is hard to get a higher band unless you spend a lot of time studying and learning the concepts. It is a lot of work. The HSC is a 3-hour written theory exam, and does not test practical skills, so it will be important to have prepared the theory well. That said, the course is really good to do if you are interested in coding, and is a good lead into first-year computing science. There are many jobs out there now that are asking for the skill of coding. The course is a good preparation for them. If you are interested and would like to ask some more questions, then either call the office or email me, mark.connor@sid.catholic.edu.au.